The fight between Vegeta and Granolah keeps getting closer with each passing day. Who will win their fight when Chapter 74 of the Dragon Ball Super manga drops? Does Vegeta have a chance against the strongest in the universe, or will Granolah come out on top? We're gonna talk all about their upcoming duel right now. How's it going, everyone? InnovativeJdawg here, back again with yet another Dragon Ball Super speculation video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the draft pages for Chapter 74 of the DBS manga, and we're going to discuss all about the upcoming fight between Vegeta and Granolah. With that in mind, there will be spoilers in this video, so if you don't want to be spoiled on the next chapter, you have been warned. But before I dive deep into those spoilers, and before we speculate about what will happen after Vegeta's fight with Granolah, make sure you smash that thumbs up button so that other Dragon Ball fans can see this video as well, and also subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date on all my Dragon Ball content. With that being said, let's get right into the spoilers. So to briefly summarize the draft pages for Chapter 74, which have been graciously translated by Herms and posted on Twitter, we see the Shigurians evacuating their cities after all those tremors caused by Goku's fight with Granolah. Back with Vegeta and Granolah, Vegeta basically tells the Cerulean that fusion and cloning techniques won't work on him thanks to forced spirit fission, but Granolah admits that he only wanted to save his stamina in order to take out Vegeta's boss, Frieza. Vegeta tosses this notion aside and ends up telling Granolah that Frieza is actually an enemy to both him and Goku, so they all share the same enemy. They don't need to fight each other. To no surprise, Granolah doesn't believe Vegeta and thinks he's about to betray Frieza in order to save his own skin. But Oatmeal chimes in, pointing out that Goku said he wasn't a bad guy either, so maybe they are telling the truth, but Granolah disregards this. Vegeta goes on to say that he was just a child when Planet Cereal was attacked, so his plan for vengeance doesn't involve them, but Granolah insists on maintaining his plan for revenge against all of the Saiyans, regardless if they were directly responsible for the genocide of his people or not. Vegeta goes on to say that he's not gonna back down either, and that he plans on erasing Granolah right there and then alongside the entire history of the Ceruleans, which is consistent with the threatening demeanor that he displayed at the end of Chapter 73. Vegeta then blows up the ground beneath Granolah's feet, launching dozens of boulders into the air around him, and all at once, he uses the Hakai technique to destroy those boulders, but I'm not sure if this was to harm Granolah directly, or if it was to create some sort of smokescreen. Either way, it reminds me heavily of Piccolo's Hellzone grenade technique, so that's gonna be pretty cool to see when the chapter drops, but then after that, that's all we get. The draft pages end there, so we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens when Chapter 74 drops next week. There wasn't a whole lot to go off of with these draft pages, but I do think it's interesting how we're gonna see Vegeta play some mind games with Granolah this chapter. In fact, I actually think he's gonna use that to his advantage to make him drop his guard. Keep in mind, Granolah is the strongest in the universe at the moment and has already defeated Goku, who was in his silver-haired Ultra Instinct state. So there's absolutely no chance that Vegeta can defeat Granolah in a straight-up fight. But you also gotta remember that if Vegeta loses, there's nothing stopping Granolah from ending the lives of both Goku and Vegeta right then and there, as he's made it abundantly clear that he's here to kill them and then he's gonna go off and kill Frieza. So it's either Vegeta wins this fight or he's gonna die, but if he's not strong enough to take out Granolah, is there any possible way for him to come out of this fight alive? Yeah, I personally think the fight between these two is gonna get cut off short by some outside source, most likely Elec and the rest of the Heaters doing something that catches the attention of the two warriors. I feel like that is a discussion for another day, but it's entirely possible that the Heaters find the two Cerulean Dragon Balls and then they summon the dragon, which in turn distracts the two warriors and cuts their fight off short, resulting in a draw. But if that were to happen, Vegeta would have to still hold his own against Granolah, and like I said, I feel like he's gonna play some mind games on him to get the upper hand. I don't think Vegeta will win this fight, but I do think he'll put up a better fight than Goku did for a multitude of reasons. First off, Vegeta decided to let Goku fight Granolah first, so he had the chance to learn more about who Granolah was, and he was able to study his moves and his fighting style. He knows about the Cerulean species and knows how deadly their right eyes can be when used in combat, meaning he's either going to try to attack Granolah's eye right from the start, or he's going to try to avoid it somehow. Goku didn't have that knowledge, so Vegeta already has an advantage going into this fight. Second, Vegeta is trying to be the quote-unquote bad cop in this situation, threatening Granolah and trying to push his buttons. Goku tried to come across as the good guy to Granolah and tried acting friendly, which ultimately led to him dropping his guard and losing the fight. So on the flip side, we're gonna see Vegeta try to provoke Granolah into getting angry. He's banking on the idea that Granolah will get too angry and that he'll start to get sloppy with his attacks, meaning that he won't be as calm and precise when attacking. Lastly, and I think everyone is hoping that this will happen, but we're gonna see the results of Vegeta's God of Destruction training with Beerus, and hopefully those results are gonna pay off. I don't think his training will make him stronger than Goku or anything, but I could always be wrong, but I do think that in this particular situation, Vegeta's training will be more beneficial than Goku's training, and the moveset that he's developed will be more useful in countering Granolah's moveset, even though it might not be stronger. What I mean by that is, if Vegeta decides to go full-on God of Destruction mode like Toppo did in the Tournament of Power, or even if he's only able to use some defensive techniques, he's gonna be able to counter Granolah's sniper-like abilities. It's possible that Vegeta could form some sort of Hakai shield around his body, so that if Granolah tries to snipe him, all of his energy blasts get destroyed before they can even touch Vegeta, essentially making him invincible. Either that, or Vegeta could take a direct approach and could try using his Hakai abilities against Granolah, forcing him to try and evade the attacks, but I feel like that's a bit more risky than taking the defensive route. Regardless of what happens or how it goes down, Vegeta vs Granolah is going to be a very interesting battle, and it's gonna hopefully prove that just because some other form of training may provide stronger forms or techniques, like Goku's Angelic Ultra Instinct training, it may not be the most beneficial in a particular situation. Hopefully, Vegeta gets a few good hits in on Granolah and shows us what he truly learned throughout the course of his training, though I feel like it's too early for him to get a new purple-haired form, since I feel like if that were to happen, it would most likely happen towards the end of the arc and we're just at the beginning, but you never know, it could happen. I would personally want to see the Hakai shield though. That seems like a cool counter to Granolah's techniques in my opinion, and it would help him hold his own against Granolah until the heaters intervene. But overall, I feel like that's how the fight is going to go down. There won't be a winner in this duel, and it's going to end off in a tie, with Vegeta holding his own against Granolah until the heaters intervene and cut their fight off short. But is that how you want the fight to go down, or do you want to see a clear winner? If so, who do you think will win? Leave your thoughts down in the comments and let me know your opinions on the future of this arc. I would love to hear all of your ideas, so please comment, and while you're at it, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button to help push this video into YouTube's algorithm. The more likes this video has, the more likely it is that other Dragon Ball fans will also see this video. Plus, it gives me an idea of how much you enjoyed today's content. While you're at it though, click that subscribe button and turn on post notifications by clicking that bell icon. That way, you'll be able to see whenever I upload a new video. So if you're a fan of all things Dragon Ball, you'll definitely want to stick around because I make a ton of content ranging from reviews, discussions, speculation videos, and so much more. If all that interests you, you'll definitely want to subscribe, and you better believe that when Chapter 74 drops, I'm gonna get my review out for it as soon as possible, so you don't want to miss it. As always though, thank you all so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Until my next video though, I will be seeing all of you Dragon Ball fans later. See ya!